All right, guys, so now we are going to talk about the section 2.3, finding trigonometric functions value using your calculator. So don't forget to use your button mode, okay, to make sure that you will put degree or radian. The thing that I want to, and I will let you follow the process right here. Remember that 35 divided by 60 convert 35 minutes to degree. Why? Because I know that 1 degree corresponds to 60 minutes. Okay, but I know also that 1 minute corresponds to 60 seconds. This is why 15 divided by 3600 convert 15 seconds to degree. Now I will let you use your calculator to find the value of sinus 52 degree, etc. Let me give you, and you will check this value with your calculator. Let me give you the value of tangent negative 2000 degree, while you are supposed to find around negative 0.3639702343. And let me give you the cosinus of negative 225 degrees 32 minutes 11 seconds, and it's going to be around negative 0.7009, or no, it's not 9, it's a 4 5 6 1 3 3 4 if I'm correct. I will let you do the problem number 1, 2, 4, 6 by yourself. Let's jump to evaluating secant and cosecant. I will let you follow the process using the reciprocal identities that we have worked on the section 1.4. Pay attention to that. Use your calculator, plug these numbers, and you're supposed to find exactly the same thing. Obviously, I will let you compute the value of sec 52 degrees. Remember just that is basically 1 over cosinus of 52 degrees. Same idea for the cosec, which is 1 over the sinus of 187.48 degrees. Let me give you the value. If you compute cotangent, you're supposed to find, as it is supposed to be 1 over tangent of negative 2000 degree, it's about around negative 2.7477477419. I'll let you do so the problem number 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12 by yourself. And let's jump to finding angle measure on a calculator. All right, so we need to recall the use of the inverse function. When you have to calculate the inverse, the property can be used to solve the equation by isolating a function and then applying the inverse function to both sides. We can use this inverse function property notion to solve equation. So the inverse of sin E will be sinus to the negative 1. The old-fashioned way will be to write arc sinus. Cosinus to the negative 1 will be arc cosinus. And obviously for the tangent, it will be arc tangent. That will be the old-fashioned way to write the inverse of the sinus, cosinus, and tangent. So if you have sinus theta, well, the inverse of sinus theta is going to be theta, if you take the inverse, it's going to be imply that theta equal sinus to the -1 of 0.5, and the angle will be equal to 30 degrees. All right. So, to find an angle for secant, cosecant, and cotangent, it's pretty simple. As you have 1 over sinus theta equal 2.2, well, sinus theta is going to be the inverse. So don't forget you got 2.2 divided by 1. You take the inverse of that. That will help you to find the value of sinus. You do the same for cosinus right here. Okay, so if you practice for the problem number 13, cosinus theta equal 0.87, well, cosinus -1 of cosinus theta is supposed to be equal to cosinus -1 of 0.87, and cosinus -1 of cosinus theta is equal to theta, and you end up to have cosinus to -1 of 0.87, and that means equal to 29.54136050 degrees. Same thing for sinus and same thing for tangent. If you look for the tangent, the angle theta is going to be equal to tangent -1 of 1.115, and it's going to be equal around 48.11270861 degrees. Problem number 16. Find an approximate numerical answer for a value of theta that satisfies sec theta equal 2.54. Well, first of all, I would like to remind you that we have to deal with 1 over cosinus theta equal 2.54. Therefore, cosinus theta equal 1 over 2.54. And so, theta equal cosinus -1 of 1 over 2.54. And I end up to have a theta around 66.815. I will let you do problem number 17 and 88 by yourself. Okay. And we're done with this section 2.3.